down, being more patient. So it's just, that was trying. I'm always trying to work on time management. You know, I can't wait to this. So it's just.
I was a little bit today too. It's all right. We made it work. We're here now. We're here now.
But yeah, time management. I'm still trying to like get that down and make that good. You know, make that perfect. Because I get anxiety when I'm running late because I just feel like, oh my God, things are gonna go over and this is that. But we here, we lit, we live.
Exactly. We here live. So to appreciate where we are now, I think it's appropriate to have some background so we can have some context of where the wonderful woman that you've developed today. So we were talking, you're born and raised in Brooklyn.
Right.
So you do music. Who was a big, being out of Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, you stand on the shoulders of Kim, Big, Jay. Who are some of the people that influenced you musically growing up?
Dang. First of all, Whitney Houston, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Let me do a little dance, okay? Because this lady brought tears to my eyes. And when I tell you, I never went to a concert of Whitney Houston ever. I've never met her in real life. But when she died, and even before she died, her music just makes me feel like she's right there with me.
She touches your soul.
Exactly. Oh my God. I also really like Tupac. Tupac's my man. I was just talking about him the other day. I love his aesthetic, like, you know. Who else? Beyonce. If you like it, then you should. No, for real. Beyonce is really. I really hate when people hate on her. I really hate when females hate on sis. Like, she's so hardworking. She's about to turn 40 and she's still lit in the game. Like, just amazing. Anyone else? No, that's all I can think about right now. Those three people. I feel
so, have those three people are people that you just admire, or have they like directly influenced how the direction of music that you decided to sing?
No, they definitely influence. Tupac, what he be talking about, definitely. Also, just the way how his aggressiveness, pulling them in the booth, like, you know. Whitney, again, with the way she sings, how it touches you, things she's singing about, you know. You know, she's really using most of the other time she's singing about love, and I love to write music about love, so that also influences me. Yeah, I think that's about it. So those people actually help to shape me as an artist and grow me, you know, and I want to be just as, or Beyonce, her diva-ness, oh my goodness.
How she just comes on stage and owns it.
Oh my goodness, in heels. Like, now I'm really trying to like learn to like dance in heels and like make it all sexy, and you know, I want
in
that.
In the heels.
I want to give people a show, you know, when they come onto Nelly V, they know what it is.
So, what was the song or the project or the video that you seen that was just like, all right, I want to do music? Well, that took you from being in an audience to making you want to be on the stage?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a build-up of multiple things. But I think when I seen Check on It by Beyonce, that whole pink thing, and she had different looks, and she was just like,
the choreography,
and I was just like, and then I was just like, I want to do this, you know, I want to do it, and it seemed so far until I met my ex-boyfriend, and he did music, and he got me. He was the first person to get me actually inside the booth, and when I tell you, I cried the first day because I was like, oh my God, my voice doesn't sound as good as I thought it did. But you just get used to it. But that was definitely the first moment, and he gave me the push to believe that it could happen, you know.
So you are currently working on some new music?
I'm currently working, well, I'm just finished up a project. It's called B Files, sessions 1 through 5. I just released one of the songs on it as a single, Can't Play With Me. And so that's what I've been working on right now, trying to like get some visuals down for it, get more promotion and stuff like that. But I'm always still writing, because I think that's one of the things as a musician, you have to constantly keep doing it, writing every day so you get better, and it could be more natural when you make it.
When did you start music?
When did I start making it?
Yeah.
Gonna say
it's about a year.
2 years ago.
2 years ago?
2 years ago. But again, it was me starting it, going to the studio maybe once or twice, whatever. Not ever telling people that I was an artist, you know. It was just like, oh yeah, I'm going to the studio with my boyfriend, and that. But never like saying, hello, my name is Nelly V, I'm an artist, you know. So I think I didn't own up to that until last year. So like, it's been a year for that.
So you feel like last year you kind of made like a progression in your artistry, just like you kind of got over like a certain kind of hump?
Right. I got over that oh yeah, I'm just going to the studio versus no, I'm an artist.
An artist. So now where you've developed that, if you can go back and tell you when you first started developing as an artist, what was some advice that you would give yourself now?
I would kiss my forehead. I would really kiss my forehead and tell myself to take my time and be patient with myself, you know, and realize that, you know, I've had people come up to me and be like, oh my God, you're Nelly V. I really like Beg for It. And I'm like, oh my God, well, look at me making an impact and I don't even think so. I'm always just down on myself. So I really just had kiss my forehead and tell myself to be patient, you know, and don't give up on myself.
Okay. I like that. So, when you are working out, when you're in your fitness, when you're there getting your bang clean, are you listening to your own music? Are you one of those artists that can listen to their own music, or you just like to create it and be done with it?
Okay, so in reality, after I make the song, because you've done heard it 50,000 times, you've done played it 50,000 times, but when I put it out, I listen to it every day.
Okay.
So it's a way for me to go on check how many people are listening, and a way for me to just listen again, you know? So I do listen to my own music. You know, when it comes to my mom's shuffle, I'm like, you know, is it like my first go-to? I don't think so. And I used to think that was like wrong, but I love to listen to like music interviews, like this stuff. And a lot of artists actually don't, because they spend so much time on making it and you've already heard it a million times.
You don't want to really hear it.
Right, but when you hear it again, if you hear it in a mix, you're like, oh yeah, I need that jam, you know? So yeah.
Indeed. So, I brought up the music that you listen to when you're working out. Fitness is a large part of, I would say, your persona, your personality, what makes Nelly V. So what was the inspiration for working out? Was it sports? Was it somebody that you seen growing up working out?
Well, growing up, my brother always worked out, my dad always worked out, but I didn't really get into working out until like, it was one summer, I was dead ass broke. Right? I was broke, and I was like, yo, I'm broke. I don't feel good in my body, and I just started to work out, you know, just doing that. Then I got a job at Crunch. Shout out to Beverly. She like gave me a promotion, like because she just saw like something in me. She gave me the promotion, and then I was just going hard. I was going to gym. I didn't leave there till like 3 a.m. in the morning sometimes, just working on my body. And now I'm here, and I'm like, still so much work to do.
Yeah.
But like, that's where it came from. Me not having nothing, me realizing like, yo, why I feel like this, and that changed a lot for me. Like, I was able to get some bread, you know, get a place to work out consistently, then grow from it. So it really came from like having nothing to really having like, damn, look at me now, like, you know.
Working out, you know, let's talk those endorphins in the brain, and it makes you feel good about yourself. You look in the mirror, you see the results of your labor. So that's dope to hear that it's kind of bled over into other parts of your life. So that's, like you said, you got the promotion, like you train people now.
Yes, I train people now. And it's funny, I just seen someone that, I used to work the front desk. I just seen someone the other day, like I was leaving a session, I seen them, and he's like, you are the girl at the front desk, you always just making me laugh. And I'm like, yes, and he's like, look at your body. I'm like, yes, look how much time has passed. But you know, it was just like progression. It's fast sometimes. It's just like, whoa, you know. But I don't understand people who do not like to work out.
I don't understand that either, but there's some people, they just, you know, they like what they like. I'm very happy that the gyms are open back up. I'm a vegetarian, and calisthenics only does so much for me. I need weight, or else I kind of just, you know.
Hold.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the weight's add a little weight. So, how long have you been training people?
Training people, okay, this has been a while. I'm gonna say 2 years.
Okay.
But again, I was running away from it for a long time. So because the reason I was running away from it was because I was like, oh my God, it's so draining. I gotta train myself and then train people and then be patient and then this. But then it was because I was destined to be a trainer, not until I actually took that in, that's something that I have to do. It kept coming back to me. No matter, I would stop training and I would walk down the street, someone would be like, oh, you're a trainer? And I'm like, how am I supposed to, you know, keep on refusing
screaming
that.
at you. The universe is screaming at you.
Sometimes in life I just feel like you try to put something down and then it's like, God would be like, no, you need to do this because this gotta, you know what I'm saying? This gotta be a part of your thing. You can't put it down. So that's that, pretty much.
Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. Interesting like that. Like the universe kind of just like kept just like saying like pointing like things out of you. So has this anyway not affected your music, but like have you garnered any relationships from working out in like the people that you train or anything like that? Have those two worlds been able to cross?
Repeat the question again.
Has the working out and the music, have those two worlds been able to cross?
Definitely, because I feel like music powers a lot of workouts.
Indeed,
you know?
indeed.
So I'm able to like know you see when you go to the gym, everyone has headphones in their ears. Everyone's listening to something.
Yeah.
So when I meet people, they're like, "Oh, you're training to do that." Yeah, but I make music too. You should add me to your playlist.
right.
So it's just yes, it has been able to cross because it goes hand in hand. A lot of people don't like to work out without music, and a lot of people, even if they don't like music, they don't mind it playing while they're working out. You know, so I have a lot of clients too that is like, I need to have something listening to. You know what I'm saying? So it does cross.
So for the people out there watching that may be interested in some training, is there anything that you hone in on that you're kind of like specific, or is it like just weight training? Is it calisthenics? Is it weight loss?
Well, I do everything. If you want weight loss, if you want to just strengthen, if you want to tone, I do whatever you want your goal to be.
Okay.
Like I met a girl, she was like, I made a bet with my family and I need to do 20 push-ups by this time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just things, even little goals like that. And I love things like that because it's specific and you know what you want.
Yeah.
So all of that, I would just say the only thing with training with me,
Ready to go.
sometimes I'm too blunt, and people they don't want to hear that.
They get a little sensitive.
You know, they get a little sensitive, but it's all love at the end of the day. If you hate me, you love me still, you know. So that's the only thing. And I had a problem with that, you know, when I started training too. It was just like, oh my God, being nice and not getting the point across. Like, nah, you gotta get up, let's go. Like, you know, they ain't like that too much. But some people appreciate that.
So you are. Before I segue into the next part, you are working on what I call the passion economy. So you have OnlyFans, and sometimes people get a misconception of OnlyFans. They hear OnlyFans, they think it's just sex work and all that, which is one of the old professions in the world, so stop shaming people. And two, one of the top 10 people in OnlyFans is a woman who is a musician. She's an MC, and she teaches people how to make beats. She spits nothing sexual at all. So I just want people to get over that misconception that OnlyFans has to do with sex. Because you on there, well, I'm not gonna say what you're on there. Tell the people what you're on your OnlyFans doing.
So right now it is sex. But I do want to elevate
just completely
it.
Just
it is sex.
everything I just
No, seriously, but I want
more than that, though.
There's pretty much someone subscribed and they had asked me, oh, what's gonna be on your OnlyFans? And I told him, well, it's gonna be fitness videos, it's gonna be, you know, sexy stuff, it's gonna be you know, I want to do a lot of smoking talks. I like to smoke, so I like to talk about things too. So just a lot of mixture of different things. But right now, because I'm just starting, I'm kind of dishing out stuff right now. But I definitely could say it has inspired me to just be more sexy, and definitely inspired me to own in on the fact that I have something to offer, and people should subscribe to $20.
They should.
So,
but like it's based on other, like you showing up fitness, you smoking, and you getting your zone, you talking about what you want to talk about. So like it's not just all boom, bust it open, look at this. You know what I'm saying?
And also I'm doing it in like creative ways. Like I did a video about 7 stretches you could do on your bed.
Oh, nice.
But it was just, I did the aesthetic. It was just naked, but I didn't, you know, show my breasts or anything like that. I did it very like conservative, but at the same time it was sexy. So I'm really into like, okay, you can be sexy and not show too much. You can be sexy and show too much. You can do other things as well. So that's just that.
And that's part of the passion economy. Like, you know, we're living in a place where we've cut out the middleman.
Right.
We don't need the middleman anymore. We can go out, make your own videos about however you want. As before, people went, oh, Nelly V, you doing that? Oh, you doing that?
I don't really be caring. I be like, shut up. Like, I really just be shutting it down. Like, half the girls on social media is shaking their ass for free anyway. Like, you are putting up videos, sexy videos anyway. You might as well go make an OnlyFans, put it on there, charging nigga like $15, $20. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, why not? And for a while, it's because of that reason I didn't have the OnlyFans, and I just was like, nah, I'm not even thinking about it no more. We're gonna put it on OnlyFans and take off and do our thing. So.
That's one of the reasons why I wanted to interview you, because I felt like you were very much unapologetically you. You was you. This is what I like to do. This is what I'm passionate about. Take it or leave it. And I feel like that there needs to be more people out in the world like that. There needs to be more people that are comfortable in their own skin. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're making income off doing the things that you like to do, things that you are passionate about. You know what I'm saying? Just being unapologetic for you. So, you know, come and see you. Kudos to you. Kudos to you.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people say that, you know, I'm unapologetic, and I definitely try to aim. I mean, people only see me on the outside, and I know myself. I do feel like I'm free, but I'm always praying and asking to be more free. I'm always praying and asking, like, I don't want to give a fuck about what nobody say about me. Like, I'm always praying and asking God to help me to be that strong, to not care. Because a lot of people, they want that, but they just don't know how to even start to be like that. And I've always been like that since I was a child. Like, my mom could always tell you I've always been like, I'm doing my own thing, but it's still sometimes I hold back, and I always have to just pray about it and be like, yo, tomorrow I don't want to, or I get myself in situations where I got to talk to myself like, I felt like I held back here. I don't want to do that again, you know? So it's just kind of checking in with myself and always trying to like make myself that free person, because sometimes people make you feel,
Try to make you feel small.
and I'll be like, yeah, fuck out of here.
Yeah. Don't be nailing down 800 feet tall. Don't be nailing down.
Exactly.
Fuck
Fuck that.
That's what's up.
Fuck that all the way.
So, you said that your homegirl has a boutique in Brooklyn.
No, well, it's called Brooklyn Homegirl. It's mine.
Okay. So I misread. Okay, nice. Please
So
tell the people about that.
I'm still like getting the website together, but pretty much putting out all the materials on Brooklyn Homegirl Instagram at Brooklyn Homegirl. I'm also just making a Twitter for Brooklyn Homegirl at Brooklyn Homegirl, and just putting out stuff that I have. It's pretty much thrifted pieces. Like, I just bought this today. I'll probably put that on there. So thrifted pieces, new pieces. So if I cop some stuff, you know, get the plug, you know, a couple designer stuff, you know, stuff like that. And homemade face skin products, because I'm really into skincare. I'm really into looking boss ass best. You know what I mean? So I used to make homemade skincare products for myself, because I used to get a lot of acne, and I never store-bought products never worked good for me. So I just started to like make my own shit and just mix things, and it just so happened that like my skin came back to like life. I be getting like 1 or 2 pimples here and there, whatever, but my skin really rejuvenated, and then my friends actually started copping it from me, and I'm like, oh, I need to start selling this shit, you know? So
did you change anything? Like as far as like you said, you used to get acne. Did you like change your diet? Was it the homemade products that you started making that started changing your appearance?
Well, it was definitely the products. It was definitely also, you know, fitness came into play. It was definitely more cardio, more sweating more. It was also definitely, yes, my diet did change, because now I don't eat the same as I used to when I was in high school. Totally different.
I think all of us do.
Yeah. all of us eat different. Yeah. So definitely a bunch of things. So but definitely the product itself, just using more natural stuff on my skin. You know, I was like looking at I think it's stuff, I forgot the name of it. Let me not even try to pronounce it. But it's like a scrub very known that's in a lot of beauty supply stores. And I'm looking at the back, and I can't even pronounce half the stuff that is in the ingredients, but I put it on my face. I used to put it on my face, like, you know? So when I have scrubs that I make that is like coconut oil, brown sugar, you know these products. You've seen them in stores, you know what they are. But, you know, we are just so accustomed to like buying things that we see advertised to us so heavily. We don't even know what's in the product. So I'm happy I make that switch. I don't buy any skincare. The only thing I may buy is like a moisturizer here and there. But
that's dope to hear that you make your own stuff. Yeah. A lot of the store products is not really for us, for our skin tones. You know what I'm saying? So that's completely understandable. So as we start to wind down a little bit, how has COVID affected you? In some good ways, has it been some downfalls to it?
Dang, how did it affect me? First of all, it made me way more creative. Even with like the workouts, there was no gym, and so we had to really be out here in the field. And we had to keep coming up with activities to make everyone, you know, feel like we keep going. I felt a lot more time with myself and just trying to plan out my future, plan out where I want to be. So that's good. In a downfall way, I'm sick of my family. That's it. I love them to death, but COVID made me sick of them. I be trying every inch that I could get out the house, I'd be out, like, you know, so that's pretty much it.
Has COVID changed, like, how you look at dating? Do you look at has that affected the criteria for dating somebody?
I don't date.
Okay.
Because
she doesn't
guys
date.
get me tight.
Guys get her tight. That's why she doesn't date. Stop getting her tight,
honestly,
guys.
I didn't
So
date this corona, so I mean, I would only assume, first of all, now that it's like the 21st century, it's so hard to date because everyone's like using apps to find people. On top of that, since corona, no one's really outside like that.
Yeah.
So I would imagine it's hard to date. I wasn't really too focused on dating because I'm trying to get money. You know?
Indeed.
But I guess I could get money with another getting money person.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I can get money with another getting money person if they present themselves. You know what I mean? So
That's fair.
I'm annoying. But you know what I'm saying? Dating is just hard.
It's hard.
I feel like after high school and after college, after you're not around people like how you are on a daily basis with them, it's hard to like just meet people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk to the guy saying, hey, yo, ma. You know what I'm saying?
No, yo,
hey,
ma.
yo, shorty, when
no
I'm
cat
calling
calls for you. No.
all of that. Like, all of that.
Nah, I feel you. I don't think you should either. I don't think you should either. All 80 of the ladies watching this, I don't think you should. I don't think you should.
You know,
I don't think you should either. Yeah.
I mean, I actually gave my number to one guy on the street because he like legit walked me from Eastern Parkway. It's like over here down to my house, and he was funny. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna give you my number. But he was crazy.
Oh wow.
So after that, I never really been to like to give my number out. But something like that, you see how he like took his time, he walked with me, he made me laugh, you know. But guys be on some, hey yo ma, hey yo shorty, when I'm dead taller than you.
Oh man.
I never.
So yeah, sure. But you short. Like I'm not even tall, but you short.
Exactly.
So,
like what are you really saying, bro?
You can't do that. You can't do that.
You know. So maybe it's just a hard thing.
So with everything going on in the world, a lot of black women, you know, feel like they're not really protected. I think that's always been the case. But in particular now that subject has kind of come more into the light. Being a black woman yourself, somebody that's like physically fit and all that, do you advice for guys? Do you feel like as a woman, not that you're looking for a guy for protection or anything like that, but like advice for men so women can feel more protected, can feel safer? Is there any advice that you would give out for the men out there?
Check in on your girl, bro. Check in on your girl. Like, there's so much to say with this topic, but I just feel like men are like, not all, because you know they be attacking you when you be like men. Not all men, but some men just don't know to like, in order to protect your woman. How you gonna protect her if you don't know like what's going on with her? Like, you know what I'm saying? So just like checking in with her, and I feel like with a lot of men now, it's this tit for tat. Like, oh, she don't check in with me, so I can't check in with her. Like, what kind of crap is that? You know what I'm saying? If you're supposed to be my man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you have a higher responsibility than me. That's how I feel. Everyone's different, but you know, I think I'm still old-fashioned, even though I'm strong. You know what I'm saying? And I don't necessarily need protection. I'm still old-fashioned. I still want my man to walk on the side of the street.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? I still want that. I still want that 100%. I still want my man to be a provider. I still want my man to be someone that I could be like, get him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still want that. So I think men just need to understand that not every woman is like this, oh, I don't need you for nothing type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I want a man. Like, ooh.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I feel like in this day and age, those roles, unfortunately, are not being reversed, but the lines are being too blurred.
I understand why, because a lot of women are like on some, I don't need a man, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of girls are like that, and it's because of, you know, the way they probably were brought up. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of factors into that.
The way they were brought up, what they're seeing. You know what I'm saying? How guys are playing around or whatever case may be. So a lot of men are not trying to be a man for a woman, so they gotta be big and strong for themselves. You know, you can't lean on them or can't depend on them. So. I mean, I know some women that got like 4 or 5 jobs, or they man only got like one, or they not trying to make, you know what I'm saying? They're not trying to like move together.
Yeah.
They're not trying to like, he's not like surpassing her, and I feel like a man should. That's how I
feel you.
I feel like a man should. If I got 1,500, you should have 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have double me. Like, you should be like my head. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I want. So everybody's different though.
Indeed. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Indeed.
That's what I want.
So, as we start to wind down, if there was anybody that you could Is there anybody that you could make a song with, past, present, future? Who would it be?
Whitney. I would love to make a song with Whitney.
Uh-huh.
Only pick one person?
You can pick somebody else.
Okay, so Whitney, Burna Boy.
Okay.
Burna Boy, who else? It's just so much great artists. Like, who was I listening to recently? Future. I like
Future?
Too. I like Future too.
Okay.
And I love Smooth L, so I would love to do something with him. Smooth L.
Okay.
Brooklyn
Interesting.
type shit.
Interesting. Variety
of people, right? The
So,
Afrobeat.
If you could work out with somebody, matter of fact, no. If you can train somebody, past, present, or future, who would it be?
Dang. Train someone.
Or work out with them, get a nice session in with them.
Okay. Coco Chanel.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
just interesting that you're just so not random, but it's just like people just like from all over. Okay.
Yeah, Coco Chanel.
Why Coco
I follow
Chanel?
her on my IG page, and shorty just every minute I look at my page, she working. She putting up a video. She just,
getting
you know
it?
what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I like that, and I really like she's a boyfriend. I guess that's her boyfriend, I think. But they together and he do fitness too, I guess, and they're always just working together, and I like that too. Not just like the fitness part, but like the unity they have as like a couple. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's dope.
Indeed. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I want to go to Africa.
Okay.
You know, I want to just go explore it. I feel like I want it to be second home. Like I wouldn't want to just even go once. I would want to go. Like
Keep
going.
Like
I know. You know, like you could say I know Brooklyn, I know streets and shit. I want to be able to go to Africa and be like, oh yeah, I know there, and go back again. You know, so that's that.
If you can go to any time in history, where would you go?
I would probably go during the Renaissance times.
Okay. Interesting.
In high school, I was really into history in high school. And I just like learning about. I loved history because you're just learning about different people and the different times and how like life has like elevated.
Yeah.
So I really like the Renaissance times. So,
Okay. The Renaissance were a very interesting, progressive time.
It was like change.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right. So, Miss Nelly, please tell the people where they can find you at, where they can subscribe to you at, where they can tap into that OnlyFans, where if they want to train, where they can find you at. You know what I'm saying? Listen, they part of the passion economy, okay? OnlyFans is part of the passion economy. You need to tap in. If you got a skill, people need to subscribe and pay for it. You need to tap in to the passion
Listen,
economy.
I'm telling all the girls, you don't make an OnlyFans. The first people you should hit up is your ex-boyfriends. Your ex-boyfriends. All the people anybody used to mess with. Like, it would just be like, why wouldn't they want to subscribe? But anyway, at Nelly V baby, my Instagram. On my Instagram, it'll have a link and it'll have all my other plugs. Most of my handles is at Nelly V baby. So just go to my Instagram at Nelly V baby and you'll see everything.
Nelly V baby.
And that OnlyFans link is right up in there.
You know what I'm talking
It's right up in there. And definitely if you subscribe, send me a message, tell me what you would want to see. It's something it is OnlyFans. Like, I do ask people what they want to see. Is again, I'm building up to like tomorrow I'm gonna go shoot with at Macro James. He's directing like a fitness video for me.
Okay.
But it's like a hype video, it's gonna have a nice like aesthetic to it. So that's something I want to put on my OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? So it is not just sex. I'm gonna kind of push out a bunch of things out there. So just send me a message what you want to see, all that good stuff.
You know what I'm talking about?
Or want to talk about.
You know what I'm saying?
So I like to talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like to talk. You know what I'm saying? So yes, follow Nelly V. And as you know, Richie Moon Show, high-level conversations and observations at its finest. We find the most interesting, dynamic people. Boom, you know what I'm saying? Give them the platform to talk about it. Shine, they shine. Talk, they talk. Well, with that being said, I have been Mr. Richie Moon. This has been Nelly V. This has been the Richie Moon Show. Peace, love, and light to you. Thank you for tapping in. We're going to catch you with y'all next time.
Facts. And fuck all you fake assholes and you cheap ass niggas.
Oh, no!